And good evening and welcome to the Assembly Hall in Nashville for the final game of pool play here from the 7th Annual Nashville Girls Tournament. I'm Toby Golian, sitting in for Chris Hugo, who is 1 quarter away from bringing the Mount Vernon Rams home at no worse than a share of the Pyramid Plus Tournament Championship as they're leading Collinsville after 3 quarters. We'll get you a Tony Wilt scoreboard coming up in just a little bit. For this game, it features 2 teams that are battling for the 3rd place game, as the championship will be the Massac County Lady Patriots taking on the Nashville Hornets. Nashville just coming back and beating Collinsville. Nashville down by 10 with 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Jordy Hari came through with 3 3-pointers, and then, after the game was tied, hit a floater with 5 seconds left in the lane to give the Nashville Hornets a 39-37 win over the Lady K-Hawks of Collinsville. So Nashville moves into the championship game, where they will take on Massac County tomorrow night. The winner of this game between the Mascoutah Lady Indians and the Mount Vernon Lady Rams will play at 6:30 against Collinsville. The loser will get Triad in the 5th place game at 5 o'clock. Oakville and Freeburg both going 0-3 in pool play. They will play the 3:30 game for 7th place. So a big difference between playing for 3rd and playing for 5th. For the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, they were just 3 points away from playing possibly for a championship, as they lost earlier in the day at 1 o'clock today, 51-48. It was a hard-fought game, but they just came up a little bit short. So the Lady Rams hope to bounce back from that, and we'll give you the particulars on that early game, as Courtney Scarborough led the Lady Rams with 21 points, and Owens at 13. And so Mount Vernon 1-1 in the tournament, hoping to get a win here over Mascoutah, who's also 1-1, as Mascoutah lost to Massac County big in the opener, 71-58, and then was able to beat Oakville earlier on 48-8. Other scores from today, it was Collinsville beating Triad 46-33. It was Nashville all over Freeburg 42-22. Again, 51-48, Massac County over Mount Vernon. Triad beat Freeburg 41-37. It was Massac County then over Oakville 38-10. And just finishing up, it was Nashville beating Collinsville 39-37. And that was your Tony Wilt scoreboard update from earlier in this tournament. Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com, or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. We've got more scores coming up from the area, including that final from Heron, as Mount Vernon and Collinsville doing battle for the championship over there. Wayne Harley, very happy, I'm sure, as he gets set in front of us to do a post-game interview, but he looks very excited about his team coming back and being victorious. It's all part of the Landers Collision Center pregame. Landers Collision Center continues to expand their service in Mount Vernon and Salem. After your next collision, ask about free detailing as long as you own your car. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. That's 1-888-LANDERS, 1-888-LANDERS. We'll have more coming up in the Landers Collision Center pregame show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball at WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Is your insurance deductible met? Do you have sleep apnea? Call the Medicine Shop Pharmacy to order a new mask or supplies for your CPAP or BiPAP before your deductible starts over next year. Our respiratory therapists will take the time to make sure your mask and supplies are a good fit for your needs. The Medicine Shop is also your #1 source for nebulizers and associated supplies. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have 3 respiratory therapists full-time. That allows us, with our respiratory care, a great deal of flexibility to take care of everything from ventilator needs for infants down to simple nebulizer needs for a sick child, and everything in between: oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP therapy. Our respiratory therapists are wonderful, skilled at that.
We look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call. The Medicine Shop is a locally owned business run by local people. Happy holidays from the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Welcome back to the Assembly Hall in Nashville. The Lady Rams getting set to take on the Lady Indians of Mascoutah in the final pool play game of this tournament. It's been a pretty competitive tournament so far, and Mount Vernon hoping to get into the third place game tomorrow, a game that we will have for you right here on 940 AM as well as online at WMIXSports.com. And I will bring you the trophy game, either the 6:30 third place game or the 5 o'clock fifth place game. Checking out, we've got a final, and your Mount Vernon Rams will bring home a championship from the Pyramid Plus tournament as Braden Fitzgerald, a three-pointer at the buzzer to beat Collinsville 75-72. So Mount Vernon now 4-0. They'll take on winless Soldan at tomorrow, and that one, a win, will guarantee a championship. If they would lose and Collinsville would win, I guess it would same record, but you'd beat them head-to-head, so officially Mount Vernon would still be the champion. So Mount Vernon Rams champions of the Pyramid Plus tournament, and Heron, congratulations to Coach Scott Gamber and the rest of the coaching staff. Again, if you just missed it, Braden Fitzgerald, a three-pointer at the buzzer, wins it. So Mount Vernon Soldan on their victory tour tomorrow, 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock tip on 94.1 WMIX and streaming online. And, of course, the Lady Rams and the sports show tomorrow as well with Chris Hugo. And you've got a lot of stuff that we'll be covering as tournaments continue. That Pyramid Plus schedule tomorrow, it will be Salem and Heron. Salem beating Soldan earlier tonight. Salem beating them, so they are now 2-2. They'll take on Heron. Soldan and Mount Vernon, and then Marion and Collinsville. And we'll try to keep you up to date on the Centralia Thanksgiving tournament, which is going on now as well. And earlier it was Jerseyville beating Muhammad Seymour by 3. Centralia was up on Belleville East at last check at halftime. We'll take another break. In the Landers Collision Center pregame show, big or small, Landers Collision Center fixes and now details them all. Premium detailing now available at Landers Collision Center. Call anytime you need them. That's 1-888-LANDERS. You know the number by now. It's 1-888-LANDERS. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIXSports.com.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at TonyWilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
In this fast-paced world, wouldn't it be nice to simplify things? At People's National Bank, we have. At People's National Bank, you can have a free checking account with a Visa check card, online banking with bill pay, direct deposit, mobile banking, and receive your statements online. Call me, Melody True, at People's National Bank in Mount Vernon today and get the products and services you deserve. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
We're moving out to remaining 2013 Chevy cars. The Malibu has been really selling hot right now. It gets great fuel economy, plus some very strong incentives. It makes this car very affordable, great fuel economy. It's selling well, and we're real proud of the Malibu.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Find us on Facebook. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back to the Assembly Hall in Nashville. The Hornets in Massac County will play tomorrow in the championship. Now we just await to see who's going to play for third and who's going to play for fifth. The Lady Rams hoping that they can get into that third-place game, and they'll try to do that against the Mascoutah Lady Indians. Mascoutah likes to play in up-pace style. They do have some height inside. Mount Vernon, early on in the tournament against Oakville, struggled in their half-court set, and Coach Lonham, very curious he was after that first game on how he was going to get his points. Well, Courtney Scarborough answered some of that as she scored 21 in the earlier game. If she can keep that going. If Hannah can keep it up on the inside, and Kara Myers has done a really good job as well for them as far as, or Kara Ryan as far as running the point for them and being a calming influence defensively. I think if Claire can continue to do that, along with everybody else that's contributed, it hasn't been a deep bench, but those that have played for Coach Steflanen have contributed. So we will see if they can do that. One more break. When we come back, we will get the starting lineups, the Central Christian Church starting lineups, as this is the finale of the Landers Collision Center pregame show. Landers Collision Center can fix that small fender bender or major collision on any size vehicle, and now they can detail it too. Big or small, Landers fixes and details them all. 1-888 Landers. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
Your future is calling. With a GED test and some help from Rend Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013, and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Rend Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whap! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888 Landers to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888 Landers, that's 1-888 Landers.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back to the 7th Annual Nashville Girls Tournament. Time for the Central Christian Church starting lineups. Log on to thenewscentral.com to watch worship services, find ministry, multimedia, and amazing messages for adults and youth alike. It's all at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. The starting lineup for Coach Jeff Lonan's Mount Vernon Lady Rams look like this. At the guards, it's a 5'8 senior Claire Ryan and a 5'8 senior Courtney Scarborough. And the forwards, Micaiah Rush, a 5'5 junior, and Aisha Sanders in there, a 5'10 senior. She's in the starting lineup for Miriam Hester for the first time. And Hannah Owens, a 6-foot junior, will be in the middle. Jeff Lonan is the head coach. Lance Bolt and Ryan Malley, the assistants, as the Lady Rams come in with a record of 1-1, trying to get to that third-place game tomorrow. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Mascoutah Lady Indians. They come in with that same 1-1 record. First is a 5'5 sophomore guard, and Maddie Nicola. She comes in. She'll be joined into in the backcourt by Maddie Wetzler. She's a 5'6 senior guard. They go with their three-guard set. And the other guard is Brittany Zippel. Zippel's a 5'9 junior. Katie Jokic is in there, the forward, a 5'10 sophomore, and another sophomore in there, a 6-foot sophomore, Megan Lindsay. So they will go with three sophomores and a couple of seniors as they go. Maddie Nicola at 5'5", Maddie Wetzler at 5'6", Brittany Zipfel at 5'9", Katie Jokic is 5'10", and Megan Lindsay at 6 foot. Like to get up and down, do the Lady Indians. They're in the home whites with the purple numbers, the black for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams with the orange. And we will do the national anthem. So while we do that, we'll throw it back to the station for a quick timeout and come back with more from the Nashville Girls Tournament. After this, you're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
There's a good reason why Second Chance Auto has been in business for 33 years. They believe in doing business the right way, with honest deals. It's the only way they know. And thanks to Second Chance Auto, you don't have to head out of town to get financing. They offer bank rate financing to everyone. Yes, everyone. You'll find a great selection of quality vehicles with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranties. Come see why they've been successful for 33 years at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Just finishing up the Central Christian Church starting lineups. Log on to thenewcentral.com to watch worship services, find ministry, multimedia, and amazing messages for adults and youth alike. It's out at the newcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. And welcome to the Community First Bank official voice of the Lady Rams broadcast as we get set for the tip. The Muscuda Lady Indians moving from left to right. It'll be Hannah Owens jumping it up against Megan Lindsay. And both officials are ready. And the ball's in the air. Tip is controlled by Mount Vernon. As Sanders has it, she'll give it up, and here come the Lady Rams. Scarborough has it up top to Ryan, and Claire Ryan will run the point against the man-to-man offense. They get it into Sanders, now into the post to Owens, spins in the middle, up off the glass, no good, tips it out to herself, no, can't get it, but Sanders comes away with it. She'll dish it out to Scarborough, over to Micaiah Rush. She'll hand it off to Ryan, and Ryan will reset. Right wing to Scarborough. Scarborough looking for Owens, she's being fronted, gets it over the first defender off the glass, and it rims around, no good, and a foul by Owens coming over the top. Frustration foul after missing the shot. It'll go out of bounds to Muscuda. Just underway here from Nashville. Got some more scoring leaders for you out of that Mount Vernon Rams win. We'll have a little bit later on, 7.5 to play in the first quarter. The Indians come, throw wide open, three-pointer is short, and the rebound out to Hannah Owens. Brittany Zeifel found herself wide open but could not knock it down. Here come the Lady Rams across the timeline. Claire Ryan will dribble it between circles and slow things down a little bit. Goes over to Scarborough on the right side. Both these teams playing earlier today. We'll see what kind of legs they have as this game gets longer and longer. Right wing to Rush. Rush waits for the cutter, now goes back up top to Owens. Owens on the left wing. Waits for the cutter, now goes to Ryan on the right wing. Being very patient of the Lady Rams. They don't go real deep. They'll try to work the clock and get a good shot. Scarborough to Sanders. Sanders being guarded by Zeifel. She'll put it on the floor and go to Rush. Rush being closely guarded. Will come to the left corner to Scarborough. Scarborough thought about a three, instead goes back to Rush. 6.5 to play opening quarter. We're scoreless here from the final pool play game in Nashville. The winner will play for third place against a Collinsville Jayhawks team that'll still be reeling after blowing a 10-point lead with 6 minutes to play. Sanders goes over there. Here comes Scarborough to the bucket. Up. No good. Couldn't get it to fall. Again, there's a lid on the bucket early. And here come the Muscuda Lady Indians with it. Jokic goes coast to coast around Rush and off the glass and in. Katie Jokic, the first bucket of the ball game. 2-0 Muscuda. 2 minutes gone by here in the ball game. Ryan across the timeline, bounce pass to Rush, left elbow extended across right by the three-point line. Now up top to Owens. Sanders waits in the lane. She's going to have to get out. She's been in there 3 seconds. Yes, it was. Turnover, Mount Vernon. First turnover of the ball game. And it will give it back to the Lady Indians. On the dribble, here comes Jokic, the point guard. On the right wing, Zeifel up top, now inside. Jokic spins on Scarborough, up, around, and in. Good positioning. Jokic very strong and physical in there as she gets into the lane. A 5'10" sophomore. A lot of potential there. Here comes Ryan, and it's around the timeline. Gets a screen by Sanders. Now reverses to Rush inside. Owens, good position. Squid bends baseline up. No good. Hit the front iron. And on the rebound, out of there is Muscuda. Here comes Jokic across the timeline, guarded by Scarborough. Spins, backs her in, into the lane, kicks it out. No. Thought about a three. Now going in, driving up. No good. Rebound, no good, but a foul. Put back was Megan Lindsay's. She was hit on the arm, and she'll go to the free throw line. Megan, a 6-foot sophomore, one of 3 sophomores starting from the Mascoutah squad. Lost the first game to Madison County by 13, but then came back and routed Oakville 48-8 earlier today in the day's first game. Free throw up and in. One more coming from Megan Lindsay. Free throw up, good rotation, and rattles home. Just like that, it's 6-0, and now a 1-2-2 press by Mascoutah. Scarborough dribbles around 2 defenders, crosses the center line, and now kicks it over to Ryan, who, with 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter, will set up the offense. They line it up on the free throw line, look to the back door to Rush, has her shot up, no good, but a foul. And Micaiah Rush will go to the free throw line, give the foul to Maddie Wetzler. That'll be her first, team first. Community First Bank official voice of the Lady Rams. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Community First Bank. Micaiah Rush free throw up and in. She has one more. First points of the ball game for Mount Vernon. Trying to cut the lead to 4 here. Next free throw, good. Mount Vernon will back up to the half-court defense. They'll play the man-to-man. Into the front court is Maddie Nicola. Nicola goes to Jokic. Jokic working on Scarborough. Back to Nicola. Nicola working on Rush. And then Rush hits the deck. Zeifel to the bucket. Shot up off the glass. No good, but 2 shots coming because of the foul. Brittany Zeifel will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Penetrating at will are these guards for Mascoutah. Good size, good speed, and great strength. No more free throws coming. Zeifel up. No good. First miss from the free throw line in 3 attempts for the Lady Indians. Wide stance there at the line. Short follow through, and she missed another. Ball tip. Scarborough comes away with it for the Lady Rams. So Claire Ryan into the front court for the Lady Rams. She'll go to the right wing. Hannah Owens. Owens has had a couple of good looks, just couldn't get it to fall yet. They'll reverse it around to Ryan. Open 3, didn't take it. They're going to really look to get it inside Owens if they can. If not, Scarborough on the penetration's another good option. Now they try to get it to Scarborough, and anticipating the pass and picking up the foul will be Maddie Nicola. That'll be the second team foul for Mascoutah. First for Nicola. Inbound at the center line over by the scorer's table. Scarborough gets it into Ryan. Approaching the midway point here of the first quarter. Ryan working against the man-to-man. Goes left wing to Sanders. Aisha Sanders looks for the post. Now skips, passes over there to Scarborough. She'll penetrate in the lane. Cut off. Back-to-back out inside. There's Rush. Shot up, blocked, partially tipped, and it's out of bounds. We'll go to Mascoutah. A lot of contact, and that ball out of bounds. Coming into the ball game, our first substitution of the game. It comes for Mascoutah, number 4, Alex Cleveland will check in. Cleveland, a 5'3", sophomore, another sophomore. They get it inside, spinning, now kicking it out. Alexander gets it inside. To Cleveland, reverses around, open 3, bang! 9-2. Nicola makes it a 7-point Mascoutah lead, and now a kick out of bounds. Ford Square, King City Chrysler Mobile Studios, as we bring you this ball game. Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, FordSquare.com and on Facebook. King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, KingCityChrysler.com and on Facebook. It's a Hertz Rental Car Express Lane Fast Oil Change. No appointment, and that is Ford Square, King City Chrysler Mobile Studios. It's now Mascoutah stealing the inbound, reversing it around, 3-pointer from Brittany Zeifel, and all of a sudden it's a 10-point lead for Mascoutah. Turnover, leading to points, 12-2. The Lady Indians lead Mount Vernon, 3:14 to play first quarter. And Coach Jeff London trying to get something going. They go into the high post to Owens. Owens kicks it to Ryan. Ryan, again, not looking to shoot the 3, moves it back to the middle of the floor. The defender backs off of her, and Ryan will look to hand it off to Scarborough. Scarborough quickly changes direction and gives it back to Ryan. They go over to Scarborough. Now to Sanders. Sanders to Rush. Rush on the left wing into the corner to Ryan. Ryan to Scarborough. And on the dribble, here's Scarborough. Shot up. No good off the back iron. And 2 shots coming for Courtney. This is your Community First Bank, the official voice of the Lady Rams. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking and high yield interest. Member FDIC. Courtney Scarborough has not attempted a free throw yet. First one on the way. Good arc. It's in. And for the Indians, Kennedy Bryant, a 5'6" sophomore. They continue to throw out the sophomores. In fact, there's all sophomores and seniors on this squad aside from one lone junior. Next free throw, up and in from Courtney Scarborough. 4 free throws has made it a 12-4 game. Mount Vernon trailing Mascoutah, 2:30 to play opening quarter from the Nashville Girls Tournament. On the dribble, here comes Bryant. She'll hand it off to Jokic. Jokic baseline shot up, blocked by Scarborough. Loose ball, still loose, on the floor to out of bounds. And they didn't see it. I think we're going to have a jump ball. And it will keep it with Mascoutah. Coach Lon begging for Mount Vernon's ball, but to no avail. 2:22 on the clock. 12-4. Mascoutah with the lead and the basketball. And off the bench comes Maddie Wetzler for the Lady Indians. Piccolo will have a seat. And triggering it to the left of the rim are the Lady Indians. Wetzler gets it out to Jokic up top. Jokic to the corner on the right wing. Back out to Jokic into the post and throws it away. First turnover for Mascoutah. An errant pass had her man Megan Lindsay wide open underneath as far as showing on the post, but could not hit her. And now after the turnover, full court pressure applied by the Lady Indians into Owens. Owens triple teamed, finds Ryan. Ryan will dribble, and now a hand check. Alex Cleveland picking up the personal, and that'll be the 14th foul for Mascoutah. Out of bounds to the Lady Rams. 3/4 court to go. Getting it in, here comes Bryant. Claire on the dribble. Guarded in the man-to-man. Will go Hannah Owens on the right, elbow extended. Back up top Sanders. Sanders over on the right wing to Ryan. Inside Hannah Owens, double team, spins the baseline, shot up, rims around, falls. Hannah Owens finds the touch. It's 12-6. Here comes Mascoutah quickly the other way on the pass. They got Bryant up top. She'll dribble to the left side, hand off to Cleveland. Cleveland jump past the Jokic, open three, short off the front iron, and then off of the Lady Indians' head. Oh, they're going to say it went off Mount Vernon. Mascoutah, so it'll be Mascoutah basketball. Coming in is Rachel. Let's see, Rachel Ricario comes in. And having a seat will be Megan Lindsay. Curio is a 5'6" senior guard / forward. Here's Jokic with it for the Indians, guarded by Hannah Owens. 90 seconds to go. First quarter. Mount Vernon trailing 12-6 on the dribble drive. Here's Mascoutah, bounce pass, baseline, jumper up, air ball, loose ball. Had a piece of it, Maddie Wetzler, and then it's knocked out of bounds off her hands to Mount Vernon. That would give Mascoutah, though, a chance to set up the full court pressure. We'll see if Mount Vernon can't get a cheapie here. Rush to inbound, bounces it to Scarborough. Scarborough looks to penetrate, gets around one defender, across the timeline, then pulls up. Over to Hannah Owens, gives it up to Ryan, and Ryan will set up the offense. They want to back everything up. Sanders will come out and get it with just over a minute to play. Scarborough looks to penetrate, gets to the bucket, off the glass and in. Courtney Scarborough, her first field goal. It's 12-8, and now a little 6-0 run by the Lady Rams has a 4-point deficit, under a minute to play. Jokic, left wing to Bryant, back to Jokic. She puts it on the deck, Hannah Owens will guard her. Over to Bryant. Jokic and her just play catch out there. One shot by Mascoutah, you would figure, with 35 seconds on the clock. Not really looking, no movement whatsoever, just passing drill for Bryant and Jokic. Under 30 to play. 12-8, and Mascoutah trying to hit the last bucket of the quarter and extend this lead, which once was 10, is now just 4. Dribble, drive, penetration, kick. Wetzler, baseline, gets it to Jokic, who comes to the elbow, out, three-pointer on the way, air ball short, and it goes off of Mount Vernon and Sanders. An open look for Cleveland. She couldn't get it to fall, but unfortunately for Mount Vernon, it went off of Aisha. So it's under 10 seconds to go. Here's Mascoutah on the inbound. Open three, another air ball. And this time Mount Vernon will get it with 3.8 seconds to go on the clock. The last two shots well short, well off the mark, and Micaiah Rush looks to inbound for the Lady Rams. They want to get a bucket here. Here's Ryan, full length to the floor on the dribble. Gets to about midcourt with two, with one at the buzzer. No good, and we played one quarter of basketball. Mount Vernon trails Mascoutah 12-8. This is Lady Rams Hoops on WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
There's a good reason why Second Chance Auto has been in business for 33 years. They believe in doing business the right way, with honest deals. It's the only way they know. And thanks to Second Chance Auto, you don't have to head out of town to get financing. They offer bank rate financing to everyone. Yes, everyone. You'll find a great selection of quality vehicles with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranties. Come see why they've been successful for 33 years at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Community First Bank, your official voice of the Lady Rams. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ida, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 8 more minutes on the clock here to start the second quarter. 12-8, Mascoutah on top of Mount Vernon. Lady Rams basketball moving from right to left on your radio dial. Toby Golian live from the Assembly Hall in Nashville just after 9 o'clock as Ryan will bring it up for the Lady Rams. She gives it over to Scarborough up top to Sanders. Now to Rush. Rush looks for Owens inside. Not there. Scarborough open. Point blank. No good. Had it at top of the key. Couldn't get it to go. Here's a shot up and in on the follow by Scarborough. She was able to get in on her miss and put it up and in and get fouled. So Scarborough going to the free throw line. 6 points for her in the ball game. Miriam Hester gets set to check in for Mount Vernon. Hester, a 5'10 junior. She'll check in for Sanders. Aisha giving some good minutes in her first start of the season for Coach Jeff Lonnie. Chance to cut the lead to 1. Scarborough's free throw is good. She's 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. It's 12-11, so a 9-0 run by the Lady Rams out of this once 10-point deficit cut to 1. Jokic dribbles, backs it in, now kicks it out to Wetzler. Wetzler around the defender, shot it partially blocked by Hannah Owens. Rebound to Mascoutah and out of bounds, Megan Lindsay. Hannah Owens stepping out defensively, getting a hand up and blocking that shot. And a chance to take the lead now for Mount Vernon. 7.5 to go in the first half. Courtney Scarborough splits the defense, gets it across the timeline, now waits as she wants to give it up to Claire Ryan. Ryan, between circles, right wing Scarborough. They go back door, and Hannah Owens had it. They were going to get an open shot, but the pass was a little low. Coach Jeff Lonnon telling Scarborough, got to get that up in the air, let Hannah go get it. But Mount Vernon will keep possession. Micaiah Rush to inbound near sideline. Bounce pass to Scarborough. Lobs it into Owen. There, that time she got it up high enough, but good help side defense by Zeifel to steal it away. Zeifel into the front court, right wing Jokic. Jokic back to the middle of the floor, spins on Owens, kicks it out. Wetzler traveled with it. One of the classic traveling violations, and you get the ball, and you get to put the ball down before driving to the bucket. See it all the time. Against the press here is Claire Ryan. We played a minute. Ball's tipped, and Ryan gets it. They're going to have to hurry to get it across the timeline. Ryan still not across, and now finally does at the count of 9. Against the man-to-man, Ryan gets a step on her man. Now gets it out to Hester, over to Rush. Rush inside, can get it high enough for Owens. Turnover Mount Vernon. Here comes Megan Lindsay on the dribble. 6-foot center wants to give it up to Jokic. Jokic, the point guard, says, "You're not going to guard me. I'm going to shoot a 3." She parried it. What a shot. Katie Jokic says she's got 7. She's going to force Hannah Owens to come out and get her out there. It's 15-11, and now stealing it is Jokic. Gives it up. Shot off the glass is good for Nicola. Another turnover leading the bucket. And here comes Mount Vernon the other way, now down by 6. They had cut it to 1, but a really quick 5-0 run here has made it back to a 6-point deficit. 6:05 to play first half. They bounce past to Rush, back over to Scarborough, open three, back iron, no good. Rebound out of there to Nikola. On the run, Mascuda. Nikola up ahead, Jokic. Jokic on the right block, gets it back. Nikola open, three, top of the key. Back iron, no good. Claire Ryan going up high, couldn't get it, and the follow, they're going to count the bucket. Jokic put the ball in the air. She was going to get held and somehow found a way to get it to go. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Claire Ryan picks up her second, fourth team foul. And a chance for the three-point play for Jokic. 9 points, and the free throw's nowhere near. Hannah Owens comes away with a rebound. She'll give it up to Ryan, 5.5 to play, 19-11. Mascuda with the lead here in the first half. Ryan working on the man-to-man, goes over to Scarborough on the right wing, and to Hester on the corner. She'll lob it, throws it away. Didn't really know where she was going to go, but Hannah Owens steals it away, gets a shot up, and no good off the glass, but Hannah doing a good job defensively, forcing the steal, and she'll be rewarded with free throws. As she gets to the free throw line, Hester will go over and talk to her coach and find out a better way to make that pass. 3 turnovers for Mount Vernon, 4 from Mascuda. But all 3 turnovers for the Lady Rams have led directly to buckets for the Lady Indians. Hannah trying to snap that skid of a 7-0 run. Shot is up, short, no good. So one more coming from the junior, Hannah Owens. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Scarborough had the rebound briefly, and then it's knocked out of there, still loose on the floor, and Mascuda comes away with it. Jokic up ahead. Here's Zeifel. Zeifel spins on Hester in the lane. Shot up. Good, and she's fouled. Perfect shot. What a shot by Zeifel, or Ziffel, rather. And Ziffel will go to the line for the and one. Wow, spinning and putting some English on that so it would bounce off the backboard and go in. Checking back in is Alex Cleveland, and thankfully for Mount Vernon fans, Jokic will have a seat. Aisha Sanders checking in for the Lady Rams, and Hester will sit. The official voice of the Lady Rams is Community First Bank. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Second free throw is up and in, or the first free throw rather, and the and one was up and in for Ziffel. And it's now the biggest lead for Mascuda with under 5 to play in the half, 22-11. Owens holds it out. Now we'll get it into the right corner to Ryan. Ryan up top, Scarborough. Scarborough had a 3, didn't take it. They're going to need to hit a few outside shots to open up Owens inside. They've been trying to double and triple team here when they can. Owens has it away from the basket, so Megan Lindsay will back off of her. Now over to Ryan inside. Now Owens has position. She faded away in a foul. Bailed out there as Megan Lindsay picks up the personal foul, and Hannah will go back to the free throw line. Lindsay picks up her second. That's the 7th team foul, so bonus the rest of the 4:30 here in the half. Hannah will go to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is up, and no good. So line drive free throws. First 3 up there for Hannah. She's missed them all. The rest of the team, 5 out of 5. Second one coming from the junior. So it's better there, and it's in. 22-12. That snapped a 10-0 run by Mascuda after Mount Vernon's 7-0 run got them right back in it, took trailing by 1. On the dribble drive, it's Ziffel. Ziffel off the glass, no good. Long rebound tipped out to the Lady Indians to the bucket. Up off the glass is good. What a take there by Maddie Nikola. So Nikola gets to the bucket. It's a 12-point lead again for Mascuda halfway through the second quarter. Claire Ryan on the dribble, bounce pass to Sanders. Aisha on the dribble briefly and then picked it up. Goes over to Scarborough on the right side. Scarborough backing in her man. Up and good. Courtney Scarborough. Another field goal. She has 9 in the half, and it's a 24-14 game. Cleveland brings it around. They give it to Nikola, and Nikola goes to the bucket. We're going to get a blocking foul on Mount Vernon. That's the 6th team foul. Here we go against Aisha Sanders. Check that, Micaiah Rush. And we get 3 subs in for Muscuda. Jokic is in there, as is Rachel Ricario. Ziffel will give it up top, and Kennedy Bryant, also who just checked in, had the ball. They get it into the post. Jokic backs it out. Up top, Alex Cleveland. Cleveland drives into the lane. Shuffle the feet. No call. Jokic passed on a three. Up top to Bryant. Kennedy back to Jokic. Long, wide open three. It's short. Rebound to the smallest girl on the floor. Put back no good as Cleveland couldn't get it to go, and now Scarborough with it. 10-point deficit for the Lady Rams. They have the basketball. It's Claire Ryan backing it up. 3:10 to play in the first half. Both teams will shoot free throws in the bonus. The next foul. Micaiah Rush on the right wing, up top to Sanders. Sanders on the left side, Scarborough over to Ryan. Ryan double team Owen, so Ryan shoots it. Couldn't get it to go. Hannah fighting for the rebound. We get a jump ball, and it will be Muscuda basketball. So under 3 to play and a 10-point deficit. Community First Bank, the official voice of the Lady Rams, with 5 Jefferson branches and responsive quality service for all your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Community First Bank, the official voice of the Lady Rams, member FDIC. Muscuda brings it into the front court as Bryant hands it off. Ziffel out to Jokic. Jokic with the right-hand dribble, backdoor cut. Bryant goes up, now to Cleveland. Cleveland shot no good, but a foul. Good backdoor cut there by Muscuda. And Alex Cleveland to the line to shoot 2. Aisha Sanders picks up her first personal foul, the team's 7th, and 2 free throws coming for Cleveland. The 5-3 sophomore. First one on the way looks good and is good. 4 out of 7 from the line are the Lady Indians. Can match the largest lead of the game with this free throw. It's 25-14. 26-14, a dozen-point lead. Full court pressure by the Lady Indians. Here's Courtney Scarborough. Scarborough on the dribble, guarded by Alexander, or Cleveland rather. Gives it to Micaiah Rush. Rush, not really sure what she wants to do with it. Will dribble a little, and now go over to Ryan. Ryan to the right side to Sanders. Sanders inside defender fell down. Hannah Owens open shot. Oh wow, hammered on the arm, just hammered. But the Rams will have it, as they say, it was blocked out of bounds. Break from Mount Vernon. The defender fell down, but Hannah couldn't get it to go. Another Jokic falls down again, and now Claire Ryan falls down driving to the bucket, has to get rid of it, and we get a jump ball on the floor. Mount Vernon will keep it. A little squirrely here with the final 2 minutes and 11 seconds of the half. 26-14, Muscuda on top of the Lady Rams, Mount Vernon basketball. Micaiah rushed inbound on the far sideline, gets it into Scarborough, and then we get a foul underneath. Who's it going to go against? So it's going to go against Jokic. Jokic and Hannah Owens have been banging and pulling each other and pushing each other, and this time they get Jokic, and Hannah's going to go to the line to shoot 1 of the bonus. 2 straight times Jokic hit the deck, so Jokic wasn't going to let that happen again, and as she held on to Owens, she was flagged for the personal foul there. Hannah Gurink coming in, the 5'10 senior for Muscuda. We'll get you an update from the Centralia Thanksgiving tournament coming up. Free throw is up and in. Your Tony Will scoreboard update. Ryan Roddy says the Centralia Orphans beat Belleville East tonight 42-39. A big win for Centralia. Tony Will, glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com, or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town as Hannah Owens hits both free throws. It's 26-16 now. And it's Muscuda basketball. Jokic between circles, left wing to Bryant. Bryant back to Jokic. Under 2 to play, first half. Here from Nashville, Mount Vernon looking to get into the third-place game. They've got a lot of work to do to get back in this one. Jokic kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Brittany Ziffel comes through again. She has 6 points in the quarter, 9 in the game. That's her second three-pointer, and it's 29-16. The Indians' largest lead now with 97 seconds to go in the half. Sanders has it on the left wing, guarded by Ziffel closely, and then we get a foul on the arm, which when you're about 40 feet away from the basket, don't really want to do that, sending Sanders to the foul line. So Centralia, that sets up a championship matchup tomorrow against Muhammad Seymour. If they can win that one, they'll finish their tournament undefeated. We already know the Mount Vernon Rams won the Pyramid Plus tournament with a big win at the buzzer over Collinsville. Sanders hits the first free throw. We'll have more on that one if you missed it at halftime of the show. It's Chris Hugo getting the big win down there on WMIX earlier tonight. Sanders cuts the lead to 12. It's 29-17. Second free throw's good. Raisha hits both. 1:28 to play in the half. Here come Mascoutah. Kennedy Bryant on the dribble with the left hand. Bounces it to Ziffel. Ziffel out to Cleveland. Puts it on the deck. Right wing to Wetzler. Wetzler back up top to Ziffel. Ziffel looks to penetrate. Kicks it out. Kennedy. Her lob pass is over everybody's head. It's out of bounds. Turnover number 5 for Mascoutah. 1:06 to play. First half. 29-18. Mount Vernon works against the full court pressure. Ryan has it poked away beautifully, and it's out of bounds on Mascoutah, but good hands there by Wetzler. Very active, as we talked about the athleticism these guards have, and they can go pretty well. Anybody guards any position. They lob it up to Claire Ryan. Even the girls that are 5'3", 5'4" switch off and play strong defense. They go to Hannah Owens outside the arc on the right side to Sanders. Sanders back to Ryan on the right wing. Post Owens up. She's quadruple teamed, and coming away with it is Alex Cleveland. Turning and firing on 4 defenders, and now the outlet pass is up ahead. Brittany Ziffel. Another bucket here in the second quarter. 11 points in the half. Micaiah Rush with a half minute to go in the half. Gives it back to Scarborough. Now Vernon down by 13. Scarborough gets it up, and this is not a high-powered offense. It's going to put a lot of points on the board in a hurry, so Mount Vernon needs to do a good job at going possession by possession. Scarborough shot up, no good. Hannah Owens with the rebound, and she's fouled. So Hannah will go to the free throw line, give the foul to number 23. That's Maddie Wetzler. That's her second and team's 10th foul. So the last 14.6 seconds, Mount Vernon is in the double bonus. 2 shots coming for Hannah. Missed her first 3. She's hit on her last 3. The junior's first one is up, and it's good. Mount Vernon's only got 2 field goals here in the second quarter. Both of them from Courtney Scarborough. All the other points coming from the foul line. 7 out of 10 so far in this quarter alone. Second one is up and in. 31-20, 14 seconds to go. Here's Mascoutah with Cleveland. 10 on the clock. Down to 8. Over on the right side to Stewart. Up top to Bryant. Bryant hands it off. Ziffel, she'll want to shoot with 2. If 1 is bucket, she's hammered. Good play there by Ziffel to get to the bucket, and they got 2 or 3 different Lady Rams they could call for the foul. So Courtney Scarborough will pick up her first foul, team foul number 8, and with 0.8 seconds on the clock, Ziffel hits the free throw. One more coming. It's up, and it's good. And that'll do it. We played one half of basketball. Mount Vernon has 16 minutes to make up 13 points, or they'll be playing for 5th place tomorrow night from the Nashville tournament. We'll take a break and come back for more. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball at WMIXsports.com.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuitions, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The all-new, redesigned 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee is a sight to behold. Unrivaled, the all-new Grand Cherokee sets extraordinary new standards for performance, luxury, and attention to detail. From its daytime running headlamps to its power-heated folding mirrors with puddle lamps, ruggedly good-looking and muscular exterior profile, the 2014 Grand Cherokee is engineered with a style and elegance that's backed by the confidence of its all-weather capability and Jeep brand strength. Imagine how great that would look sitting in your driveway. The 2014 Grand Cherokee is truly the best of what Jeep is made of. Come see one of our associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or see our selection online at kingcitychrysler.com.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Welcome back to the Assembly Hall in Nashville. I'm Toby Golian here. The Lady Rams trail the Lady Indians of Mascoutah 33-20 as we played one half of basketball here. The free throw lines really kept Mount Vernon as close as they are. It's a 12 of 15 from the charity stripe. And looking the other way, it's 7 out of 10 for Mascoutah. So Mount Vernon staying alive at the foul line. They only made 2 field goals in the second quarter, both those from Courtney Scarborough. But, again, a lot of free throws shot, a lot of free throws made, and we'll get you all the point leaders coming up here as we continue with the Second Chance Auto halftime show. And also when we come back, we're going to run through another Tony Wilk scoreboard update and get you up to date on everything going on both at the Centralia Thanksgiving Tournament and the Pyramid Flush Tournament. Mount Vernon in action against Collinsville in a battle of unbeatens. We've got an update from that as well. But Mount Vernon needs to do a better job of holding on to the basketball. When they turned it over, they only turned it over 3 times, but it led to 7 points. It was a quick 7 points when they had actually cut the lead to 12-11 after trailing 12-2. So they had a 9-0 run there of their own. They went on, and then a 10-0 run by Mascoutah really pushed it into double digits, and then that's where it stayed for the remainder of the first half. We're in the middle of the halftime show, the Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto is in Mount Vernon, has a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. There's a reason Second Chance Auto has been around for 33 years. They offer the largest selection in one location, no fancy sales gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing available for all. There's a reason, again, they've been here for 33 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. We'll come back with a Tony Wilk scoreboard report as part of the halftime show here from Nashville, where Mount Vernon trails Mascoutah 33-20. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Harvest time is approaching and hunters are in their stands. What does this mean for you? Deer are running more frequently now. I hope we don't have to meet in the near future because of these creatures, but in the unfortunate chance you do find Mother Nature dancing onto your hood, you can be confident that Landers will be here to tend to you and your ride. And, as our specialty and main focus is collision repair alone, no one is more qualified to restore your vehicle back to its previous condition or better, and in the process, helping to retain its resale value. Every day we continue to set the standards for quality collision repair. Give us a chance to show you what we can do for you. Collision repair is what we know. We should be good at it. Again, this is Chase with Landers Collision Centers, where we offer only the best in collision repair. Come meet the staff, take a tour of our facilities, and get to know the crew at Landers Collision Centers. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Just give us a call, 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Welcome back to the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Time for a Tony Wilt scoreboard update as we get you caught up. The Mount Vernon Rams are champions from the Pyramid Plus tournament, and they had a huge win tonight over Collinsville. Braden Fitzgerald's a three-pointer at the horn. 75-72. Mount Vernon now 4-0. Fitz had 29, Shakari Hawkins 23, and Jake Pike 16 in the victory, as Mount Vernon will take a victory lap tomorrow night as they'll take on Soldan. Soldan lost tonight to Salem, so Soldan 0-4. The games will start tomorrow with Salem and Heron at 5:30. Salem 2-2, and Soldan 0-4 versus 4-0 Mount Vernon. Marion and Collinsville at 8:30. Mount Vernon, though, regardless, will be the champions. Congratulations, Scott Gamber and everybody over there for Mount Vernon Rams as they are bringing home the title. At the Centralia Thanksgiving tournament, Centralia one win away from bringing home a title there as they got a victory tonight over Belleville East, a big win, 42-39. Jake Wood 17, Chase Alcorn 14. So that is a look at the scores right now. At the halftime break, it's 33-20. Mount Vernon trailing Mascoutah, as this is the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. And that was the Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. We'll take a break and come back with all the leading scorers from the first half as we are in the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show at Second Chance Auto of Mount Vernon. They have a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. That's a great combination. There's a reason Second Chance Auto has been around for 33 years. They offer the largest selection in one location. Listen, no fancy sales, gimmicks, pressure, anything like that. Just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing available for all. Again, there's a reason they've been there for 33 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. We'll take a break and come back with more from Nashville. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
Is your insurance deductible met? Do you have sleep apnea? Call the Medicine Shop Pharmacy to order a new mask or supplies for your CPAP or BiPAP before your deductible starts over next year. Our respiratory therapists will take the time to make sure your mask and supplies are a good fit for your needs. The Medicine Shop is also your #1 source for nebulizers and associated supplies. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have 3 respiratory therapists full-time. That allows us, with our respiratory care, a great deal of flexibility to take care of everything from ventilator needs for infants down to simple nebulizer needs for a sick child, and everything in between, oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP therapy. Our respiratory therapists are wonderful, skilled at that.
We look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call. The Medicine Shop is a locally owned business run by local people. Happy holidays from the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Find us on Facebook. This is Lady Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Quickly leading scorers here for Mount Vernon, 9 points for Courtney Scarborough, 7 for Hannah Owens, and 2 apiece from Micaiah Rush and Aisha Sanders. 12 of 15 from the foul line, just 3 turnovers. For Mascoutah, 13 from Brittany Zippel. They got 9 from Katie Yokish, 7 from Maddie Nicola, and 2 apiece from Alex Cleveland and from Megan Lindsay. And that'll wrap up the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon, a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget, as they offer the largest selection in one location. No sales gimmicks or pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing available for all. There's a reason they've been here for 33 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. We'll have the second half coming up. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
start the second half, and they nearly throw it away, but instead coming away with it, well, they do throw it away. Maddie Nicola had it briefly and then threw it into the hands of the scorekeeper. So a 6th turnover from Mascoutah will give it back to Mount Vernon, as this is the Community First Bank official voice of the Lady Rams. Make your own great play when you see and open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. The Lady Rams at their first possession here in the second half. It's their starting 5. Aisha Sanders gives it up to Micaiah Rush, over to Courtney Scarborough, left wing now to Claire Ryan. They're all in there with Hannah Owens. Ryan gets in the lane, shot up, partially blocked, out of bounds, and Micaiah Rush saves it, but that was into the hands of Zippel, and here she comes. Leading scorer in the game with 13. She'll lob it ahead. Nicola waits for defender. They didn't come, so she'll shoot the 3. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Mascoutah basketball. Scarborough knocked it out of the hand of the Lady Indians, so with 7:11 on the clock here in the third, it'll be Mascoutah to trigger it to the right of the hoop. Out to Jokic. Jokic thought about getting it to Zippel. Instead, goes over right side to Wetzler. Wetzler into the corner. Nicola for 3. Back iron, no good, and Owens couldn't get the rebound. It goes off of Scarborough again, and Mascoutah will hit it again. And Coach Lonnon can't believe it as he leans back in his chair. A minute gone by, second half. No points on the board yet for either team as Jokic has it for Mascoutah. She cuts into the lane, shot up off the glass over Owens is good. Katie Jokic has 11 points in the ball game now, second in double figures for Mascoutah. And Claire Ryan working against some man-to-man pressure by Wetzler, and it's dribbled off of Wetzler and out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Vernon. We're broadcasting from the Ford Square King City Chrysler Mobile Studios, Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, FordSquare.com, and on Facebook, King City Chrysler at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, KingCityChrysler.com, as that ball's kicked out of bounds by Mascoutah. Also on Facebook, King City Chrysler and Hertz Rental Car, Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more. No appointment. And inbounding it, Micaiah Rush on the deep corner, and it's kicked again by Jokic. And once again, Mount Vernon will inbound. Rush will stay in that corner. Holds it high. Jokic works against her defensively. They skip it out to Ryan, and Mount Vernon will set up the offense. Down by 15, the largest deficit of the game. Ryan, the Scarborough up top. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. One-hand pass to Sanders on the right side. Back up top, there's Ryan for 3. No good to the right side, and it's rebounded by Megan Lindsay of Mascoutah. Quickly ahead. Here's Nicola. Nicola looks for a skip pass on the left side. Here's Maddie Wetzler for 3. Wide open, and she buried it. It's a good Mascoutah team. Coach Lonnon said it on Monday night that it was going to be a tough day for them early on, losing to Massac County 51-48, and now trailing by 18 as Mascoutah picks up the foul, number 32. That's Katie Jokic's 3rd foul. Micaiah Rush gets the long pass on the inbounds, gives it back to Scarborough. 2 minutes gone by, second half, 18-point deficit for the Lady Rams. Micaiah, baseline drive into the lane, shot up and a foul. Micaiah will go to the line to shoot 2, give the foul to Megan Lindsay. Second foul of the half for Mascoutah. That's the 3rd foul for Lindsay. A couple of subs getting set to check in for Mascoutah. First free throw from Micaiah Rush on its way and good. Alex Cleveland checks in. Also number 33, Hannah Gurink, will check in for Mascoutah. Next free throw from Micaiah Rush on its way. No good. And the rebound over the back on Aisha. Sanders picks up the foul on the rebound, and that's her second. First team foul of the quarter. It'll be Mascoutah basketball. They'll bring it the length of the floor, and it's now going to the 1-3-1 as Coach Lonnon didn't really anticipate doing this much at all in this tournament, but he did it in the first game against Oakville, and it led to good results. And the first time he does it in this game, it is kicked out of bounds. Turnover, Mascoutah, number 7. And we have a time. Wait. I think we have a timeout on the floor. No, we don't have a timeout on the floor. The official thought there was going to be a timeout, and Mascoutah's coach said, I didn't want a timeout, so they're not going to give him a timeout. Instead, we're going to continue play with Mount Vernon having the basketball down by 17. Maddie Wetzler working on Ryan in the man-to-man, and she reaches no foul over to Scarborough on the right wing. Looking inside, Owens was open. That time didn't get it to her. Sanders is eyeballing that pass, just couldn't get it to her either. Rush penetrates, dishes out. Scarborough open, top of the key three, right iron, no good. Ball tipped, Rush comes away with it. Her shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Sanders and Rush fight for it, and Micaiah comes away with it. Skip pass over to Ryan on the left wing. Had a three, didn't take it. Drives in the lane, and then she jump stops, gets it off Micaiah. Rush, reverse layup, no good. Gets her on the rebound, puts it back, no good. Tipped and out of bounds, and it will stay. Nope, he pointed the wrong way. He's going to give it to Mascuda. Mascuda basketball, that's the right call. Under 5 to play, second half underway here in the third quarter. And here's a pass inside. Micaiah Rush steals a good defense by Rush. She got around the intended receiver, which was Gurink. Gurink struggles to get to her feet. Ryan dribbles, working on Alex Cleveland. Left wing to Rush. Rush gets it to Scarborough. Back to Rush. About halfway through this third quarter. Rush up top to Sanders. Sanders on the floor. Jump stop, double dribble. Wow. Didn't call it. Now going to the bucket is Ryan. Mount Vernon's going to get free throws. Rush, or rather Sanders, dribbled, jump stopped, and then dribbled again, but they gave it to her, didn't give her the double dribble. I think their coach would probably be happy to get that one, but he's not going to, Terry Moeller. 38-21, Mount Vernon trailing, and they're at the foul line. Free throw on the way from Ryan is no good. Miriam Hester will check in for Mount Vernon, and Sanders sits. Mercurio checks back in, as is Jokic for Mascuda. Slow start from the foul line so far in the third quarter for Mount Vernon, just 1 out of 3. They were 12 of 15, kept them in the game in the first half. Ryan is the second. Jokic on the dribble, working against that trap. They go into the corner with it. That's Wetzler. Wetzler to Jokic, who drives up off the glass, no good. Bryant gets the rebound, up off the glass again, no good. Hester comes away with a rebound. So Mount Vernon will clear halfway through the third. Ryan on the dribble, guarded by Wetzler. Spins, top of the key, moves to the right side. And the ref has to stop this count. Now starts it again. Counts at 3. Good screen by Scarborough, giving her some room to Hester. Hester didn't even look to score. She had an open lane to the bucket. Instead, turns it over. Here comes Mascuda. They give it up and Rush. Checking. Good defense by Micaiah. Come away with a steal. Gives it up to Ryan. Ryan on the run. On the near side, looks, jump pass over Hester's head and out of bounds. Had Owens on the near block, Hester on the far block. Chose to throw it to Hester. Now we have a timeout on the floor as Mascuda wants to talk it over. This timeout brought to you by The Medicine Shop and Dr. Eric Black at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Also bringing you the broadcast here, not only on 940 AM, but also at WMIXsports.com. Tomorrow we'll have a big day for you as well. We'll play whatever game Mount Vernon is in, we'll have it for you right here on 940. Right now it's looking more and more, barring a big comeback, that they'll play like at 5 o'clock for 5th place versus Triad. The winner of this will get 6:30 game at 3rd place against Collinsville, and then the championship already sets up 8 o'clock Nashville, Massac County. First game of the day starts at 3:30 tomorrow, Oakville and Freeburg. Also on 94.1 WMIX, we've got the Mount Vernon Rams going up against Soldan International Study. That one will be at 7 o'clock, 6:45 or so for the pregame with Chris Hugo. Several opportunities there, and Community First Bank is your official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. Always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank, with one account featuring free checking and high yield interest. Member FDIC. Out of the Mascuda timeout, Mascuda will have the basketball late through the floor to go. Mount Vernon finally breaks their huddle, and they will set up their 1-3-1 trap. Alex Cleveland, the sophomore point guard, bringing it up for Mascuda. Here comes the trap, and it's knocked out of there, and it's stolen away. It was a knocked out of bounds off Cleveland, so back-to-back opportunities for the 1-3-1 and back-to-back turnovers. So although Coach Lahman has hesitated to do this because he feels like they're more of a man-to-man team, can't argue argue with the results so far. Miriam Hester has it at the top of the key. Over to Ryan. Open three, right corner. She got it. Claire Ryan with her first field goal, and it makes it a 38-25 game. And now Rush nearly steals it. Driving baseline, floater up and in. Maddie Nicola calmly shoots over Miriam Hester, and now Ryan the other way. Under 3 to go. Lobs it ahead. Hester tips it. Rush shot no good. Hester rebound up and in. Miriam Hester with her first point, and it's 40-27. Here comes a pass. Nicola has it on the right wing. Her pass is through Jokic's hands, but Ziffel will chase it down. And then her pass is through Jokic, but Cleveland will check it down. Wow. Ball going all over the place, but Mascouta's still able to keep possession. They lob it into Jokic. She spins, fires, and is fouled by Ryan. Going to the free throw line. Katie Jokic, right now 11 points. Claire Ryan picks up her third foul, second team foul of the half. And Jokic is 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Free throw on the way is good. That's pure. Ziffer will sit down. Coming in is Kennedy Bryant back into the ball game. This 5'6" sophomore. Free throw number 2 on the way. High arches and air ball. Mount Vernon will have it down by 14. 2:28 to play here in the third quarter. This is a battle for second place in the pool and a chance to play for third. Hannah Owens has it with 2:25 to play in the third. She'll walk it across the timeline. Guarded by Jokic, she'll give it up to Ryan. Ryan, the 5'8" senior, drives to the bucket. Up, no good. Gets her on rebound, puts it up short. Tip, but kept it alive, and loose ball. Jokic will chase it down. She'll find Nicola on the run. Across the timeline, now finds a lane, takes on 3 Lady Rams, and they say don't count the basket. Foul on the floor. Surface shot was made, but that foul was before the shot. Courtney Scarborough picks up the foul. That's her second. Their team foul, so both teams with 3 fouls this half. They get it in. Cleveland, wide open 3. Back iron, no good. Then we get an over the back. Coming on, Maddie Wetzler. So for Wetzler, that's her third. And we'll get a substitution for Mount Vernon, number 15, Colleen Scoble. Sees her first action tonight, 5'6" senior. So Scoble is in. And with the basketball, it's Claire Ryan. Ryan guarded by Cleveland. Crosses center circle. Guarded closely, get the screen from Scarborough. The pick and roll to Scarborough inside the rush. She's open, shot up, she rushed it, missed it. Jokic, no pun intended, that is. And Rush will pick up the personal foul after missing the shot. Just a little bit too quick for Micaiah there. And she will pick up her third foul. That's the 4th team foul. And we'll get another sub from Coach Jeff London. That's Peyton Hayes, the 5'8" sophomore, checking in, and Rush will have a seat. They're going a little bit deeper in the bench now, London. As the coach trying to get something started here, down by 14, and also trying to save some fouls, too. 1-3-1. Defense by the Lady Rams. Getting around the initial trap, now giving it to Cleveland. Here comes the trap. Jump pass to Ziffel, open 3 in the corner. Short, rebound, fought for, jump ball. Jokic and Scarborough were fighting for it, and Mount Vernon will have the basketball. So at 1:25 to play, full court press from Mascoota. Mount Vernon length of the floor to go. Scarborough gets it into Ryan. Ryan, full head of steam across the timeline. Gets around Zipful. Goes baseline. Stops. Pops from 10. No good. Rebounds. Mount Vernon up and in. Count it. Who picks it up? That's Peyton Hayes. So Hayes gets her first bucket of the game and possibly an and one. Right place, right time. She was able to corral the rebound. Coming in for Mascoota. Number 14, Kiara Stewart, 5'6" junior, the lone junior on this roster. They're all sophomores and seniors. Free throw coming from Peyton. On its way. Good. So Hayes with 3 points off the bench, and now the lead is down to 11. 1:15 to play third quarter. Pass is nearly over the head of Stewart. They throw it back up top to Bryant. Bryant's bounce pass. to Nicola. Guarded by Scarborough. Nicola gets around her, and then we get a foul on the floor by Mount Vernon. Could pick one of three. They're going to give the foul to number 15. And so Colleen Scoble will pick up the foul. Inbounding, is Mascuda. They'll reverse it top of the key to Nicola. Thought about the drive, couldn't get it. Now works on Peyton Hayes. Goes right side to Bryant. Bryant back to Nicola. Thought about a three again. Now penetrates in the lane. Gets around one defender. Runner up. No good. Rebound to Peyton Hayes. Hayes clears herself with a little stiff arm. And now to Scarborough with under a minute to play, third quarter. Gives it to Courtney Ryan. A chance to cut it to single digits for the Lady Rams. That would be huge going into the final quarter, trailed by as many as 16 in this game. Scarborough jump pass. Scoble got away with the travel there to Peyton Hayes. Back to Scarborough under a half minute. Scarborough thought about a three near the volleyball line, but didn't take it. Ooh, got away with holding one on her hip there on the dribble, too. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Ryan will set up the offense top of the key, now ticking down to 10. Under 10 with 8. With the left hand, and now a bump, no foul call. We finally get a foul on the bump with 5.4 seconds to go. Give the foul to Kennedy Bryant. That's her first, team's 6. Miriam Hester quickly off the bench for Coach London as she'll check in for Scoble. A little more size inside with 5 seconds to go, just in case they lob it to her. She can get an offensive rebound here. Peyton Hayes gets it out to Ryan. Ryan, 2 to Hannah with 1 off the glass. Counted at the buzzer, Hannah Owens. Mount Vernon on a bit of a run. We've played 3 quarters, 41-32. We'll be back to listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
And the Winning Edge proud boosters of the Lady Hoops, looking for an award to recognize an individual, team, or other accomplishment. Check out the Winning Edge's fashionable line of plaques, trophies, medallions, glass, and acrylics. That's the Winning Edge. Mascuda have it out of the quarter break, driving to the bucket and a foul. As picking up the foul, Lady Rams will send Megan Lindsay to the foul line. Mount Vernon outscoring 12-8. They outscored the Lady Indians in that. Give the foul to Miriam Hester. That's her second. An air ball from Jokic. She'll have one more. Or rather from Lindsay. So one more free throw coming from the 6-foot center. On its way. That one's good. Back to a double-digit lead for Mascuda. Scarborough with it for the Lady Rams. Working against the full court press, hands it off to Ryan. Mount Vernon needs to move with a bit of urgency here, down by 10 in the final quarter. Owens to Hester. Hester up top, over to Ryan. Looking inside, lobs it to Hannah. Hannah brings it down, puts it up, puts it in, and she's fouled. Owens, 2. She's got 11 in the ball game, a chance to make it 12. It's 42-34. And let's see who the foul's on. That foul will go against number 23, Maddie Wetzler. That's her 4th, and now bonus the rest of the way for both teams. Owens at the foul line, looking for the and one. Got it. As close as Mount Vernon's been in a long time. 42-35. Here's that trap. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball, Mount Vernon has it. Good defense by the Lady Rams trap, and for some reason, Mascouta's been unable to solve it. Good active point play by Hannah Owens, and Peyton Hayes in there for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, joined by Ryan, Owens, Hester, and Scarborough. There's a screen for Ryan up top to Hester. Hester left wing to Hayes. Hayes lobs it into Owens. She's double teamed. It's not a good pass. Turnover Mount Vernon. Here they come. Jokic, great speed to Nicola. Better ball fake, and she couldn't put it in. Rebound to Mascuda, and Megan Lindsay is going to go to the foul line again. And we'll have to see more free throws, but great pass from Jokic. Nicola, good ball fake, got two Lady Rams in the air, but just couldn't finish it. Lindsay, though, was there for the rebound. Free throw number 1 on the way, no good. She'll have one more, just 1 out of 3, as Alex Cleveland will come back in. And having a seat will be Wetzler. Coach Jeff Lonnan wants to call a timeout. This timeout brought to you by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of the Lady Rams. Once again, Dr. Eric Black and staff support the local community and wish the Lady Rams the very best this season. And we are streaming online at WMIXsports.com. You can hear us there every Lady Ram basketball game, and the streaming sponsored by Ren Lake College. Ren Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at RLC.edu. Of course, Ren Lake College Warriors, the defending national champions in junior college basketball. Coach House and the guys off to another good start this season. Lady Rams basketball, the official voice of the Lady Rams, brought to you by Community First Bank. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Free throw coming for Lindsay one more time. Second one is no good. Rims around. Jokic has the rebound, though. Kicks it out. 3. Good, and she's fouled. A 4-point play opportunity. Ziffel hit the 3, and coming from behind and hitting her. We'll see who the foul goes against. Peyton Hayes coming from behind, trying to knock that one away. And I guess the only advice you can give is if you're going to foul there, you better knock her down and not let her hit the 3. It's up and in, 4-point play, and wow, what could have been. Now, just like that, it's an 11-point deficit. It was down to 7 just seconds ago. Ryan moves to the right side, back to the left of Scarborough. Ball fake, gets around one defender, now pulls it back out. Good help defense there by Mascuda. Ryan up top, wasn't wanting to pull the trigger, but at some point you're going to have to start, I think. As Hester goes to Ryan left wing, she will fire, and back iron no good. Loose ball, and Owens picks up the foul. Free throw coming for Ziffel. So the big 4-point play from Ziffel. When Mount Vernon had cut it to 7, they had trailed by 16, got it down to 7, and then Ziffel a chance now at the 1 in the bonus. Free throw is good. Hung on the rim, rolled around, and finally fell. They'll have one more shot. Big night for Ziff. Already 18 points tonight. Make it 19. Scarborough will dribble it up, hand it off to Hester. Hester will give it to Ryan, and Ryan brings it across the timeline. Claire Ryan to Scarborough on the right wing. Goes on the right corner, and it's knocked out of there by Ziffel. So Scarborough to inbound. Near sideline. 6:18 to play in the ball game, 48-35, and that ball's kicked out of bounds. Coach Jeff Lonnan will join us after the game. We'll talk about this one briefly and get set for tomorrow's matchup. Depending on who they play, will it be Triad? Will it be Collinsville? We'll find out in 6 minutes and 18 seconds as Ryan has it. Steps in, thought about a 3, good closeout there by Jokic. Scarborough over to Hayes. Peyton open for 3, and Peyton Hayes buries it. So Hayes was 6 off the bench here in the second half, and she cuts the lead to 10 with 6 minutes to play. If you missed it, Nashville beat Collinsville in this game before this one. They trailed by 10 with 6 to play, and they ended up coming back and winning. They get it on the baseline of Jokic. She'll drive, shot up, and a foul by Miriam Hester. Going to the free throw line will be Jokic. Give the foul to Miriam Hester. That's her third, team's 10th, so double bonus rest of the way. Jokic free throws no good. One more coming. Mount Vernon needs to check out here and get something going. Down by 10. Missed free throw. Hester with the rebound. She'll give it up to Hannah Owens, and I think you know who you want to foul. You're going to put Mascuda on the foul line, as Jokic has struggled 1 out of 4 in the quarter, 3 out of 7 in the ballgame. Over to Hester on the left wing deep, and then she throws it nearly away. Tried to force it inside to Hannah Owens, and that's been kind of the mantra tonight. I know you want to try to get it in there, but they have forced it a lot and have telegraphed their pass a lot. And it's a learning curve. A lot of new faces after last year's squad. They kick it over to Ryan. Ryan lobs it down to Scarborough. Scarborough thought about a 3 again. Instead gets it in. Hester, good positioning. Lowers her shoulder up off the glass, no good. But a foul. Ziffel picks it up. Hester will go to the line. Try to make it a single-digit deficit once again. Ziffel picks up her second foul, 18 foul. Hester at the line. Hester hasn't shot a free throw yet tonight. She has 2 points. Well short. One more coming. Second free throw from Hester is up, no good. Tipped, and Hannah Owens stepped on the line. So it'll be out of bounds to Mascuda. Trap set up by Mount Vernon. Owens, the point of that trap, right at half court, waiting for Nicola. Jump pass, and Peyton Hayes tips it away. Scarborough chases it down. Mount Vernon on the steal. Here comes Scarborough to the bucket, shot up and blocked out of there. It'll stay with the Lady Rams. So good defense once again out of that trap, and the Lady Rams will inbound to the right of the bucket. Hester gets it in. Ryan backs in on her man, shot up, no good. Loose ball. Ziffel has it. Lobs it out. Here comes Cleveland. Cleveland's pass inside off the glass ain't good. Give the 2 to Megan Lindsay. She was filling the lane. Pressure by Mascuda now as they lead by 12. Ryan gets around the defender. Gets around 2. All the way to the bucket. Layup. No good. It hung on the back of the rim and couldn't fall. And that ball is out of bounds. Should stay with Mount Vernon. Should be Mount Vernon's ball. Both officials will talk about it. And they will keep it with the Lady Rams. Scarborough to inbound, far sideline in the corner on the offensive end. 4:35 to play in the ball game. Peyton Hayes to Hester. Hester tried to go back door, and it's tipped out of bounds. It's a good initial look, but once you hesitate and ball fake, you got to give up on that. To the left of the hoop now for Mount Vernon underneath their basket. Hayes to inbound. Gets it in. Out top. Here's Ryan on the dribble. Around Jokic. Shot. Oh, what a defensive play there by Megan Lindsay just to grab the ball and to rip it out of the hands of Ryan. On the dribble, Ziffel working against the trap to Cleveland in the corner. Out to Nicola. Nicola to Ziffel. Ziffel. Team's leading scorer was 19. Over to Alexander for 2. Long 2, no good. Jokic with the rebound. Turn around off the glass, no good. Ball loose, and rebound is still on the floor. Who wants it? And Hannah Owens fights with Megan Lindsay for it. It's a jump ball to stay for Scooter. Off the bench comes Maddie Wetzler for the Lady Indians. It in wide open. Jokic 3. No good. Long rebound to Ziffel. She'll spin. Blocked by Owens, but a foul. Hannah picks up the personal, her third. And Ziffel to the line to try to get to 20. So Ziffel with 19 gets 2 shots here. It's good. She missed her first 2 free throws as Aisha Sanders checks in for Hester. So Ziffel missed her first 2 free throws and since then has hit 7 in a row. And even 20, make it 21 and 8 in a row. Buried by Ziffel. Here's Scarborough. Gets it up to Ryan. She'll go to the middle of the floor. Under 4 to play. Hayes. Man, wide open for 3 after just hitting one and didn't want it. This time they give it to her. She's open again for 3. In and out. And over the back on Hannah Owens. She picks up her 4th. And it'll go back to the free throw line for the Lady Indians. So Hannah's going to have to play smart here the last 3:34. She has 12 points, 4 fouls, and Coach Lonan talking to his coaching staff, and not sure what they're going to do here. At the line, Jokic. It's short. Again, she's the one to foul if you're going to foul at this point. She's missed 4 in a row. Next one on the way. It's short. 5 in a row she's missed. So there's the foulee if you can get to her. Up to Ryan. Ryan hesitation dribble around a defender. Up no good, but they say a body foul before. And it will be free throws coming for Mount Vernon. And checking in for the Lady Rams, Nancy Rankin for the first time, the 5'7" junior. She'll check in. Sanders will check out. Checking back in for Mascuda is Kennedy Bryant. At the foul line, Claire Ryan. She's had a pretty quiet night, just 4 points. Free throw up, no good. And here come the Indians. Nicola wants to run up to Ziffel. Ziffel inside to Lindsay. It's knocked loose, but recovered, and Mascuda has it. Nicola. Dribbling up top. Hannah's got to be careful, playing with 4 fouls. Over to Nicola. Into the corner. Ziffel open 3. Got it. Ziffel again buries a 3-pointer. 23 on the evening. And the 5'9" senior's having herself a night. Good feed inside. There's Hannah Owens on the back cut. That's her first bucket in a long time. 15-point lead for Mascuda. Kennedy Bryant has it to Nicola. Into the corner to Ziffel. Ziffel, one dribble, and then skips it out top to Bryant. Now baseline Jokic. Open 5-footer up and in. Jokic can't hit free throws in the quarter, but she can hit a 5-footer if you leave her open on the baseline. And Claire Ryan dribbles it up. 17-point deficit. Mount Vernon had cut it to 7, remember. And then a 4-point play really killed the momentum. As that put it back to double digits, and it stayed there for most of the other. They got it down under 10 one other time, and now it's up to 17. 2:09 on the clock. Hayes has it up top. Right wing Ryan, open 3. Bang! Sarah Ryan got it. Her second 3-pointer. It's a 14-point lead for Mascuda. At this point, you're going to start to see them slow it down a little bit, I would think. Ziffel open in the corner. She didn't take the 3. High post to Lindsay. Puts it on the floor. Up to the basket. Off the glass and good. Megan Lindsay. 5 points in the quarter. 59-43. Lady Rams trail. Peyton Hayes has it on the left wing, gets the screen over on the right side to Ryan. Ryan, go ahead, shoot it. Why not? They lob it inside to Owens over the defender, and Hannah couldn't get it. It was over her head, too. Been a tough entry pass all night long, and we're under a minute and a half to go in this one. 59-43. Lady Rams are going to lose to Mascuda, and they're going to play tomorrow night at 5 o'clock against Triad in the 5th place game. Ziffel's open for 3 again. Missed it. There's a shocker. She missed one. And Mount Vernon will have it. And good save there by Ryan to Rankin. Back to Ryan. Layup good. Claire Ryan, a good athletic save. And with 59 seconds to play, the Lady Rams will get back defensively. Short jumper, Nicola, no good. Long rebound, Hannah Owens. She's out and running with Jokic coming up from behind. Jokic couldn't stop her as Hannah Owens puts it in. 59-47. And the jump pass to Jokic, and we get a timeout. Muscuda, timeout brought to you by Dr. Eric Black, 2339 Broadway of the Medicine Shop. Your community, your choice, your bank. Community First Bank is the official voice of the Lady Rams with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Stay tuned in post-game. We'll give you another Tony Wilt scoreboard update you on all the games, including the Mount Vernon Rams winning the Pyramid Plus tournament. They still got one game to play tomorrow night, and we'll have all that for you, so be sure to stay tuned to the post-game show, as we'll keep you all up to date on the Schmidt Chevy post-game show. We'll also talk to Coach Jeff Lonin and find out what X's and O's they can change before the game with Triad tomorrow, and what he thinks about the Lady Knights. In this one, it's been a battle of runs. Mount Vernon's made some runs to get the game into a reachable phase, but it's been runs by Muscuda that have kind of pulled them away, and what was most of 16-point leads have been cut to single digits a few times, but Muscuda's always answered with a run of their own. This pass is nearly stolen and is stolen by the Lady Rams. As into the ballgame, Jasmine Hawkins, the 5'9 sophomore, is in there. Also in there is Indira Cantiana. Scoble checked back in as well. And Brianna George, a 5'5 sophomore, is in there. They've got Scoble on the baseline, a half minute to play. Rankin up top. Back to Rankin on the right wing, to Scoble in the corner, back to Rankin. Long three from up top, no good, and the rebound to Muscuda. With 15 seconds on the clock, it's all over, as all Muscuda's got to do is hold on, and they will move to 2-1 in the tournament. They'll play for third place tomorrow against Collinsville. That game at 6:30. We'll be on the air at 5 o'clock for the fifth place game. Triad versus Mount Vernon. Our final score tonight, it was Muscuda 59, Mount Vernon 47. Stay tuned for the Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show, where we'll give you all the scoring updates. We'll talk to Coach Jeff Lonin about this one and more from the Nashville Girls Tournament. The pool play is complete. We know what the trophy games look like for tomorrow. We'll run down all of that coming up as part of the Schmidt Chevy post-game show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball at WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday sports show. Give AM 940 a couple hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, this is Susan Sahaki with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has the best of both worlds. We are a locally family-owned bank that can offer you the big bank products and services. Products like free checking, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We have the products and services to meet the needs of your personal and family life in today's world. Stop by any People's National Bank branch and ask about any one of our great products.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
We've all had dreams of being king or queen. Now's your chance. Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Lincoln MKX makes the perfect throne. With all of its splendor and majesty, the 2013 Lincoln MKX continues to be the king of the crossovers. With heated and cooled front seats, panoramic vista roof, and available ambient lighting, you'll wish you would have been driving the MKX sooner. It truly is fit for a king and queen. Drive away in brand new luxury when you trade in any 1995 or newer vehicle and pay only $35,625 plus tax, title, and destination on a 2013 Lincoln MKX. With this amazing deal, our remaining selections won't last. Hurry and see one of our sales associates at Ford Square Mount Vernon, or view our selection of Lincoln Luxury online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook.
What does technology sound like? Is it the clang of heavy machinery, the beeps and chirps of an electronic gadget? At the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, technology sounds a little something like this.
It's the sound of a young girl excited because her mom's being released the same day as her minimally invasive surgery. Thanks to the Da Vinci surgical robot, our surgeons' hand motions are seamlessly translated into smaller, more precise movements. But surgery isn't the only way Good Samaritan is raising the bar for advanced healthcare in Southern Illinois.
That's the sound of a patient's health record being updated and stored electronically for immediate access by nurses, primary care doctors, and specialists alike. That's why soon, the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center will use all electronic patient health records. Less paper translates to faster, better care for you. And that sounds a little something like this.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
Welcome back to the Assembly Hall in Nashville. Pool play is complete. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams fall to the Mascoutah Lady Indians in the nightcap by a score of 59-47. Leading the way for Mount Vernon with 16 points, Hannah Owens. 9 points from Courtney Scarborough. They got 9 more from Claire Ryan. 6 points off the bench for Peyton Hayes all in the second half. They got 3 points from Micaiah Rush and a couple of points from Miriam Hester and Aisha Sanders. Leading the way from Mascoutah, 24 big points from Brittany Zippel. She had a nice night. A lot of those coming, in fact, 11 of those coming in the fourth and final quarter. Hit the big three-pointer and got fouled that put Mascoutah in double digits as far as being ahead in the fourth quarter, and that pretty well sealed it. She had 24, 14 for Katie Jokic, 9 points for Maddie Nikola, and 7 points from Megan Lindsay inside. They got 3 points from Maddie Wetzler and 2 from Alex Cleveland, both from the foul line. Mount Vernon 16 of 24 from the charity stripe, 14 of 25 for the Mascoutah Lady Indians. Mascoutah finishes 2-1 in the tournament. Mount Vernon finishes 1-2 in pool play. They'll both play tomorrow, as we'll let you know how everything broke down as part of the Tony Wilt scoreboard. And earlier today, it was Oakville losing to Mascoutah 48-8. Collinsville beat Triad 46-33. Then Nashville over Freeburg 42-22. Mount Vernon lost to Massac County earlier 51-48. And then it was Triad over Freeburg 41-37. Massac County came back to beat Oakville 38-10. Nashville on a Jordy Hari floater at 5 seconds to go in the game, coming back from a 10-point deficit in the fourth quarter to beat Collinsville 39-37, and it was Mascoutah 59-47 over Mount Vernon. So the 7th place game starting at 3:30 tomorrow night, Oakville Freeburg. We will have the 5 o'clock game, as I will be live here from the Assembly Hall at 5 o'clock for Triad Mount Vernon. Collinsville Mascoutah will play for 3rd place at 6:30, and in the championship, it's Nashville Massac County coming up at 8 o'clock. Also part of the scoreboard, the update, Mount Vernon beating Collinsville they got a 75-72 victory. So Mount Vernon winning the Pyramid Plus tournament with 1 game left to play. They'll play Soldan tomorrow, as Braden Fitzgerald, a 3-pointer at the buzzer to beat Collinsville. He had 29, Shakari Hawkins 23. Jake Pike pitched in with 16. Salem beat Soldan 79-69 tonight. Chase Mercer 22, Nick Conklin 20. So they're 2-2 now are the Wildcats. They'll take on the Heron Tigers tomorrow in the night's first game at 5:30. And Centralia improves to 3-0 as they beat Belleville East tonight. Come back to beat them 42-39. Jake Wood with 17. Chase Alcorn with 14. And that is your Tony Wilt scoreboard update. As we will talk to Coach Jeff Lonning coming up. You want to make sure you stay tuned for that. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. We are in the midst of the Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show. Don't forget Schmidt Chevrolet, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or SchmidtChevrolet.com. We'll take a break and come back with hopefully Coach Jeff Lonning to break down this game versus the Mascoutah Lady Indians, as you're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
16 years, I wrote about the area's great teams. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus, and I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. So stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem or visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Rend Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Rend Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to rendlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And welcome back to the Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show as Coach Shefflin joins us after a tough 59-47 loss to Mascoutah. Coach, and a couple of runs you guys made, just they were answered. But tell me about what your thoughts were of this game.
My thoughts were, we had a tough one today with Massac, and I thought we were a little fatigued. I thought we were a step slow in a lot of areas this evening. I thought that we played hard. We just didn't play very pretty. And a lot of times when you play hard but you don't play very pretty, it doesn't turn out very well. And that's what I told them in the locker room. I said, your effort's great. Our effort was fine. But we were playing on tired legs and we were fairly fatigued. I did manage to get the bench involved tonight a little bit, and I was really happy with that. I was really pleased with Peyton Hayes, who came off the bench, and did she get 7 there?
I have her for 6, a three-pointer and a three-point play,
yeah. 6, that's right. She had 6 just there, bang, bang, and that was something that caught my eye. So that's a big bonus if we can get that from Peyton, because that's a kid we'd like to bring all along and make her a part of it big time next year. So, that was good to see her do that. And, they were a little bigger than us and a little more physical than us, and we just, I guess there's no excuses. I mean, I think they were just better than us tonight, and I don't know if that was necessarily because we were tired, because they played today too. But at the same time, I do know we were a step slow on a lot of things, and we did have a rough one and got pretty beat up against Massac today, so I don't think theirs was quite as rough.
Yeah, and I think you guys, 12 of 15 in the first half in the foul line, so even though you were a little tired, you found your way to get to the line and stay in the ball game.
Yeah, as tight as they're calling these games now, that's a weapon that, if they stay consistent, across the board from crew to crew and continue to call it as tight as they're calling it right now, that's going to become a real weapon for all of us. Because all we got to do is just create a little contact, and we can get 17 fouls and get on the line. And that's what's happening. These games are going to, super bonuses fairly fast, and you're getting yourself on the line if you're aggressive toward the rim, and I have no issue with that whatsoever if they're consistent and they continue to do it that way, because consistency is, really what we all want anyway. So, and I thought this crew did a good job tonight. They were consistent both ways. If you drove it in there and you drew contact, it was a foul on both ends. And now, would some of those calls been fouls last year? Maybe not. But it's a point of emphasis this year. It's really, really touchy right now, and because of that, we got to be aware and take advantage of it. We got to drive it more. We got to recognize how to get it to the rim and get on a free throw line and get some people in foul trouble and utilize that to our advantage. And we may have not done so good a job of that tonight as we maybe should have, but I think that's something we got to look at in the future, because we got to get points any way we can get them, and because we're just not shooting it very well right now, and we're struggling to score.
What do you know about Triad? You got them coming up tomorrow at 5 o'clock?
Well, they play 1-3-1, and that's something we're going to have to really work hard to defeat. We've had a history with 1-3-1. Last year we got taken out of the regional as a 1 seed against a 1-3-1. So we are, I'm a little, personally, I'm a little leery of it. I'm a little nervous about what could happen tomorrow against that 1-3. But the bottom line is, if we hit shots, it won't matter what kind of zone they play. And the key is Scarborough and Claire and Peyton. If we're going to use a little more Peyton off the bench, those types of perimeter kids have got to hit shots to break zones. Doesn't matter what the alignment is. And if we don't make shots, it could be another grinder. But we'll just see. But we got to make baskets against the zone, and that's what we're looking for. I think offensively, for them, they're probably about like us. They're not going to drop 70 on us, but they're capable. If we don't score against their defense and do a good enough job, they're capable of outscoring us. So we'll come back and give it a try. We were in the championship game this last year, and we came back this year. I think we got in a tougher pool than last year. I'm not sure that we're any worse of a basketball team right now, even though we're not playing real well and we're not making some shots that I think we'll make down the line. I don't think we're I don't think we're a bad basketball team. I think the pool we were in last year is a little bit easier to get through. That got us to the title game. This year, I think we ran into a buzzsaw with Massac and really almost beat them, and then had to come back after an emotional loss and play a really good Mascoutah team. So I don't think that just because we're playing for 5th place tomorrow night and we played for 1st last year means anything in terms of whether this team's just talented or whether we're going downhill or all that. I just don't think that, it's too early.
It's way too early for that.
Yeah. So I think we're going to be fine, and we just got to clean some things up, and we're very close. We really are, but we've got to just get a little bit better.
Coach, appreciate it. I'll see you out here tomorrow for the 5th place game. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's Coach Jeff London. This is Lady Rams fall 59-47. I'll have the play-by-play coming up tomorrow, 9:40 a.m. and online WMIXsports.com. So be sure to check that out and support your Lady Rams as they fall 59-47. Thanks to Quentin back at the station for making it possible. Once again, our final score 59-47. Mascoutah on top of the Lady Rams. This has been Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Rend Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, All Stars and Stitches, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXsports.com. Now back to regular programming on the legendary WMIX.